Hey everybody, welcome back to Just Nukem Gaming. This is Nuke here with another episode of Tales of Horror. Now that we've finished our playthrough of The Chant and the Gloom Below, it's time to move on to something new. And this one I've had in my bag for a while now, but want to try out. And with the upcoming release of Silent Hill 2 remake on the horizon, I thought this would be a good chance to check out Layers of Fear by Bloober Team. Bloober Team's a slightly controversial studio. Some people love the stuff that they do, others not quite so much. This is actually going to be my first game to try by them, so I'm not sure where we're going to land just yet. Let's go ahead and get started here.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. I'm taking what's mine.
Alright. Yeah, this is going to be the recent re-release slash kind of remake that actually combines first game, the second game, as well as all the DLC. Now, let's see. For the writer...
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Okay, we got a lighter. Anything else for me? Okay, it's not a terrible looking cabin, I'd say we're in. Kind of dark though. Alright, altogether the game doesn't look bad. So R2 seems to be interact, square zooms in. Yeah, nothing else works, at least not yet.
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
Alright. It's kind of nice. Be nice to be kind of all alone in a lighthouse every once in a while. Okay, so 1955.
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. 'You're...
alone? Okay, hold on a second. I want to make sure the front... Oh, that's not the front door. Okay, that goes into the actual lighthouse itself.
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. Now, it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Well, you're as friendly as you
Now,
first
that
appear
was a
to be.
conversation I was...
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Okay. Boat will arrive once a week with supplies. If you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay in the management. Okay. Okay, basement, which is not giving me a bright and happy feeling. Are we supposed to actually upkeep the lighthouse? Are we responsible for that?
Look, I'm aware of the rat's presence, okay? But nothing can be done about it. They've been on this island as long as anyone can remember. It's in our best interest to leave them be.
Okay, well, I mean, at least we're not, completely alone. That place is a little too dark for my taste, but yeah, it don't seem like we can use that light or any.
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Having some regrets,
Our
aren't we?
sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and...
Oh wait, can we...
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency.
No, okay, we can't flip it over. It said rotate. Alright, looks like we can't go up the actual lighthouse. Alright, what else can we do here? I think we've looked at everything. We're still locked. Okay, maybe we could start writing. Oh, I hear you. I don't see you though. Alright, well, let's get to work. Or not. Hello? Okay, was that in that room next to us? Okay, this... I'm not so sure I want to be in here. What do we got? Okay. I mean, the ghostly faces are a little creepy. The painting itself's not bad. Okay, yeah, no inventory.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
Okay, you gonna call maybe your son?
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Yeah, maybe Lighthouse is probably a great place to write a book, but I'm not so sure about a horror book. Maybe pick a slightly different subject. And just to be safe. Oh, okay, maybe. I'm thinking that's our son. Okay, let's actually try and get some words on the paper for once.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde. Portrait, Dorian Gray. Okay. Alright, not sure exactly what emotion that's supposed to portray, but poor kid. Okay, maybe it's best we stay inside. Really? You have an interesting collection, to say the least. It's like some sort of dog muzzle. Okay. Certainly like the rats. You know, nice cup of whiskey wouldn't necessarily be bad, especially if we're coming right out of the rain. That'd be a little chilly.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
Alright. Paint, rose door, burnt umber, sienna, brushes, time 25. air fresheners, 50 packs, apples, 10 kilograms, and booze, 30. Yeah, we like our alcohol. And this is easily the tamest painting we've seen so far in this game. We've got some nice fresh herbs, some garlic, maybe some basil and some other stuff. Okay, I guess we're not going to take the matches. Alright, a little pantry. At least we got a little bit of food. A lot of flavor. Paprika, want a little smoky taste. Don't go too heavy on it. Okay, pretty random. Alright, couple gentlemen meeting each other.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
Thinking that maybe they're talking about us. Some blocks and stuff. So looks like we may have already had our kid. Pet dog. A lot of toys. Looks like maybe a bottle got smashed on the ground here. Damaged clock. Okay, closet.
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Okay, yeah, not perhaps a perfect marriage. That's a lot of mouse traps. Alright. I'm gonna give it to you. I didn't think that'd actually work. Okay, what else do we got? Little Vinny and partners got a rat problem. Vinny, I need you to come out and reset some traps. Poison. It's a lot of traps, though. Upstairs and a couple rooms over here.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Okay. Oh, yeah, locked. So we need to find our office. Couldn't imagine would be down here in the basement. Yeah, rats are definitely a reoccurring element here. Okay, yeah, it's a little damaged. Maybe we threw a bit of a temper tantrum. Possibly threw some stuff over. It seems like we're chasing this rat around. So, report card reading CDFC. Written communication DBCD. Mathematics FDFC. Science and health CDCF. Social science DCFD. Art AABA. Music BABA. Physical education excused from class. Okay. Alright, that's maybe ours from when we were younger. Maybe our kids. Maybe they inherited some of our artistic expression. Neither not very bright, or just possibly didn't particularly focus on the other stuff. Okay, let's get upstairs. Head to the second floor and see. We'll locate our office and our keys. Okay, I was going to say at least these paintings are a little more normal. That one's a little creepy. Okay, yeah. I take the normal part back. Bit of a mixed bag. Okay.
Been working all night. Don't wake me up.
Ooh. Who's here? Nobody. Okay, we can't duck. Perfume, so I'm guessing this is maybe master
The long-awaited
bedroom.
opening of the Galactic Department Store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined the comment on today's tragic events.
Okay. So maybe we can't see her face because we're a little bit burned, or maybe someone in the family was. Kane.
Sorry. Couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you.
Are we the actual artists? I mean, well, it said we are. Is this our house?
Might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. Quote, "She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years," stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems even Anthony Giles, one of its harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Giles had previously made disparaging comments about the artist, stating, quote, "There's more to performing music than enthusiasm in a pretty face." When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, "Yes." We caught up with the star.
Okay. This little violin. got... Okay, locked. Something burning down. Oh, okay, so this is the painting we saw in the lighthouse. It's like a woman holding maybe an apple. Okay, thunder. Thinking thunder, but we're not playing piano anymore. I'm trying to read what that book says. A couple doors out that way. There. Okay, this looks like this would be
Let me
our
ask
office.
one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Alright, so looks like we're doing art for some books, but it doesn't sound like... Yeah, we were drawing some, child-worthy stuff. Okay, some paintbrushes. Okay, yeah, it's getting... Oh yeah, it's getting worse by the moment. Okay, really, dude? We got some issues. That's all I can say. Okay, got a gun and... Okay, there's some problems there.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
Ooh. Okay, someone screwed up. Okay, nothing there. I can see the key though. Oh, we got a bad leak. That was close before. Okay. Yeah, that's going to spread to the second floor for sure, or first floor for sure. Okay, it's our kids' room. I'm guessing they were pretty young though by the looks of it. Very small. Not really even a bed. It's more of a crib.
Hush. Daddy's here.
We have the house to ourselves. Oh. So I think we were maybe a little too critical of our child. It's just a child, though. I don't expect really. Don't see anything else. Okay, we need to find the key to that room downstairs. Okay, what's the receiver to a phone? I don't know where the rest of the phone's at, though. Oh, okay. Alright, I think that was the keys. Alright, let's head downstairs.
So sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Okay, I feel like maybe we weren't sharing a bed anymore. This was locked before, wasn't it? Oh, okay. I think it was actually let us see her face.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
Okay, somebody missing a leg. Okay, so I'm guessing either our wife is in really bad shape or maybe we are, we just can't see it. Yeah, life's not as good as I was probably thinking at first. Okay. I think we let our daughter draw on the walls a little bit. Interesting.
No, this is private.
Okay, if it's private, she probably shouldn't be in our little workroom here. Okay. Mirror. Okay, that's all locked. Looks kinda like maybe a forced it or something outside. I don't know what the red stuff is.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something, so... Mary. A home, a wife, a family. Peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists. And yet, they clung to it.
Okay, so we're clearly the artist. I'm guessing she was a musician. This is a little weird, that's for sure. wild. Oh. Okay, got me a little bit, not a lot. Just trying to read what was on the wall over there.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Alright, sounds like maybe they were trying to combine their artwork, possibly. Got some guys working in the fields.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting. The work doesn't start with the brush. Just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Thinking part of a castle.
I can't remember the last time I wore these. The last time I could move freely.
First step is the hardest. Okay, I'm starting to think maybe we're the one missing the leg. Assuming this is our house. Locked. Okay. Took us to a alternate version of the room we were just in. It's a little spooky, I'm gonna give you all that. Oh, okay, that's clever. Thought for sure we were gonna have to go back through.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round.
Okay, hoping that was our Y. Forget. We did forget though. Oh, that's weird. It's two faces in there. Oh, okay. We're starting to get a little creepy. Get on the art? What the? Okay, that's a little too lifelike. Okay, someone's playing with the paint a little bit. Oh, what the? Okay. Buried hopes never die.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
Okay, well, at least things sound like at one point they were kind of happy. Interesting.
It must be sharper.
Okay, we can't interact with anything by the looks of it. Oh yeah, paintings are getting to be a little too lifelike. Maybe we're taking art a little too far.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you.
Okay, yeah, things are... You can't fight her, she'll break you. Hope they're not talking about her wife. Seems like maybe she was losing it. Tad, but... Some more rats. Okay, there's some interesting effects going on here. Okay, we're collecting pieces of a painting. I'm guessing artwork and maybe our daughter's work.
No matter what we did, the fire just wasn't enough to warm this room. Don't be scared. It's just a book, Birdie.
Okay. Okay. I can't go into the fireplace. Look closer. Okay, there was 3 paintings. Oh, okay, 4, 9. Okay, 6, 4, 9. Assuming those are in that order. So 6, 4, and 9. Yes, no, okay. Maybe we need to experiment a little bit. So 3 candles here, 3 there. Okay, let's just play with it a little bit. Okay. So 6. I guess I just have them backwards. Alright, another key. Should go, thinking, to the door on the other side.
This is fine. This is good. These are great conditions. I can finish it. I can. I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
For a family? Or just for you? Go on, tip the scales.
Interesting. Which color should I choose? Okay, I can feel the flames in this one.
The green of her eyes. The red of my paint.
Let's go with green. I like red more, but anything might represent our wife or daughter. Might be better. Okay, someone's scratching out some photos. Okay, somebody's in there.
I had the most beautiful dream last night.
Right here. Asshole's back.
Don't worry, you're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth. Nobody's perfect. And you know what? That's fine. In fact, many loving couples struggle with day-to-day life in a relationship. This does not make them any less special. It just takes some work. And we're here to help. Our consultants, all trained experts in their field, will help you identify the source of your troubles and deal with it at your own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities, where there's a problem, there's always a solution. And remember, it's never too late.
I don't know. Sometimes things can go a little too far, and I feel like maybe they have this.
I think we should drop the
situation.
toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on anything but your music. It's about our family, after all. About both of us. I'm sure Thomas would agree with me.
Painting. Okay, that's kind of interesting. We'll check that out in just a sec. Not seeing anything else. Is there a door? Yeah, there is. Do we not get to see one on here? No, I suppose not. None of those have a view of that. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. We cannot see. Back of it. Oh.
Will this storm ever run out of rain?
Seemed like it. Yeah, let's get on out of there. Alright, another painting piece. Looks like we need 2 more. Okay, someone's carving
How
up a
can
deer.
two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart? My husband barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed painting after another. He won't even sleep with me anymore. I can tell he's disgusted by me. The look he gave me the other day. That pathetic, hurtful look. The combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion. I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes. It feels like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Oh, yeah. I think things definitely went a little too far between them. Wasn't there a child or something in that painting? Oh, they left it. And I guess we're going to follow suit.
Watch him drown.
Dear sir or madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
Yeah, I would imagine some arguments were happening.
My home is my castle. Locked inside, I am safe.
It's a neat trick that you able to lock yourself in from the outside. Okay, mushrooms are going over this little tad. It's moving in, going in circles. Yeah, it seems to be what we're doing. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, I've seen more and more messages. The rest of the room's staying the same. Okay, what if we go... Okay, we can't go the opposite way. Okay, the table's changing though. Can't go in or interact with anything. Yeah, I can't seem to interact with anything. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we need... Okay, we can only take one. Alright, guess another photo. I'm guessing of us walking in the park in happier times. Sure, could
I'm
use
sorry
light.
for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
Feeling that maybe didn't.
This felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Okay, okay, another painting piece. We need one more. Okay, that will spin. Where we end up? Oh, a little bit off the coast.
What we witnessed today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms, might be an invaluable case study for psychologists. These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes. The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate the works of and whose praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
Yeah, definitely appear to have lost in the art aspect.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
You know, it's kind of
in
romantic.
an unexpected experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors, Thomas Caldwell hosted an extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife," said in the opening speech. Quote, For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life. Music accompanies my paintings just as she will accompany me in the future. It is rumored that after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and...
At least they had some success. Alright, basement.
You have a responsibility. Finish it.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, okay. That sounded good. We may not be alone here.
Linen will do.
Oh.
Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
Alright, I don't know what you're expecting to paint on. I'm not hungry.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
What? Did you kill some people? Maybe you're not exactly the type of artist I was thinking you might be. Okay, well,
How can two people?
stuff we're collecting is hanging up on the wall.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition.
What we witnessed today, well,
Okay. Any of these can we open yet? You know what? I like the other painting. Can we turn it back? Fast slash on. Okay. Those are some really bad looking flamingos.
First, I looked for it. It must be sharper.
Okay, yeah. Things are way worse than I was thinking.
Moths drawn to the fire between them. No matter if it the flame was desire, despair.
No, this is private.
Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and end today's episode here. It's a pretty good spot. Yeah. Can't go back. Okay, yeah. Deadly, creepy flamingo painting is not what I was expecting to see. Things are definitely a little interesting. There's some creepy stuff going on. I've had a few good spooks. No real good scares. There's definitely some spooky, creepy stuff. some interesting visuals. The game does look good. It's a good sound design, I would say. It just does feel a little slow moving around. Even running doesn't even get that little far. But yeah, some say so far good, but maybe a bit slow feeling. But hey, we're still early. I do believe there's going to be quite a few different scenarios we're going to be witnessing. Yeah, we'll come back next time and see what's going on with this painter. Alright, so thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That helps out the channel a lot. I'll see you guys next time. Some more Layers of Fear.